Ladies and gentlemen, David Lemon here for another session. And for today, we are bringing you something very, very interesting. For some people that are actually an owners or founders or creators of an existing business already, this session today will be very, very interesting and very knowledgeable. You will be able to learn a lot from our guests that we bring on today. These are people that are well known in the industry, and they have their own products that are running on other platforms. That, of course, as Groove is getting better and better, people are coming more and more and want to use this software tool for their own businesses. And they should, because it's really a great, great tool to use even in these beta stages. So for today, we prepared an interesting session where we will talk with some of the business owners that are thinking about how to actually bring over their already existing businesses and the processes, flows, and funnels and sites and pages over to a new platform that is still being worked on. What kind of thinking goes into this one? What kind of preparation needs to be? What kind of learning needs to go in so that the team, the designers, the people that are working with the tools are prepared enough so that the business can run smoothly with the new systems. So I can see a lot of you are joining in. In case you're watching this live stream, just please jump into the comment section. Quickly just say, hi, I'm here, I'm watching, this is interesting. If you think that this is interesting, I bet it will be for a lot of you. And I believe that this is a topic that needs to be covered as well. I can teach you about the software, how to use it, but I cannot teach you and I cannot talk about the things that are required when you're bringing over or thinking to bring over a business that is already up and running online. For this case, I want to introduce one of our guests today, whose name is Ridgely, and he is the owner and the creator of mindtypes.com. And I want to bring him in, so please, with a big and warm applause, welcome Ridgely here. Hey Ridgely, how are you?
David, if I was any better, I might be you.
Thank you very much. I'll show the names over here so people know who we are. Ladies and gentlemen, this over here is Ridgely. He is the creator of mindtypes.com. Ridgely, could you tell us a little bit more about what actually is mindtypes.com?
So everyone, if you think about it, remember when you were a little kid, David, and your parents used to ask them all the time, why, mom, why? Well, one of the quests of human beings is to understand why and their why. And all of us have a belief system. Our belief system forms our why and our mind type, the type that our mind is. When we know our mind type, we know ourselves better. We can express who we are to the world. And that also means that we can create authentic messaging to attract others to our business like a giant magnet, while also rejecting the people that are not the right people. So mind types is a system that is gamified to make it fun. All these characters are all the different mind types, that is designed to A, help you understand you, and B, help you express yourself to the world so that you can grow your business with great clients.
Amazing. This is very important, that people don't think a lot about the why. Some people just go into business without the actual thinking of why do I need to do this? Why do I need to do this? Why do I need to have this or like plan this and things like that? And this is what you created a system where people get to think about the why, and it's just brilliant, to be honest.
Well, the thing I was just going to say very quickly is the reality, and this is for everybody out there, tell me if you agree in the chat or not, nobody cares about what you do. Somebody else does what you do. Right down the street, somebody there, right? People care about why you exist, and why should they care? Who are you? How do you relate to people? How do you resonate with people? And when you express that clearly, you become a magnet for ideal clients who become raving fans. It is one of the most important things you can do for your business, is to express why you exist and why the rest of the world should be interested in you.
Absolutely, well said, Ridgely. I completely agree with you. Well, now you have this business. Could you tell us a little bit more about how it looks like, what it is, how people can learn about the actual why? What is your business actually on? Is it online? Is it printed? Is it a physical business? Could you tell us a little bit more about how it looks like?
Yes. So we've been around a little while, right? And I'm one of the online marketing OGs. Some people would call that original gangsters. I just refer to it as old guys, right? So I'm one of the old guys around. And so we have a full blown suite of products, right? It starts out with first discover your mind type, understand yourself. What does that look like? Then master your mind type. What does that mean? What does your mind type do with relationships, with career, with finances, with your future? All of those things. Then we have express your mind type, which is how do you create the messaging that helps you attract ideal clients to your business. Then we have the software that helps you to create the messaging to express your mind type. And then we have a mind types mastermind where people come together in a group coaching environment and we help each other to create fabulous messaging that helps people grow their companies. So we have a full suite of from the most basic of just understanding yourself to the software and the mastermind to help you really express that to the world so that you grow your business. All of it online.
Amazing. So if the people would ask, are you selling, how are you selling it? Do you have a website which is like a cart system so that people go in and purchase a course, add it to cart, or what is the sales process that you are using at this moment currently?
Yes, so we use websites, we use webinars, we use funnels, sales funnels, etc., to bring people in, introduce them to the concepts, invite them to participate if it makes sense to them. And then, of course, we have carts. Sometimes we use systems like ClickBank. We also have set up our own pages and use PayPal and credit card processing. So sales pages, funnels, landing pages, all of the things that online marketers use, we pretty much use most of them, if not all of them. And the challenge is, and I know you hear this all the time, David, this is not new information for you, but there's a system over here, it's got to talk to this system over here and that system over there, and we got to put this thing over here and this other one over there. And after a while, I'm grateful that I don't have to do it because I have a team members, which you'll meet in a minute, because it gives me a headache just to even think about it, never mind have to execute all of that. I want to focus on my business. I want to focus on growing my business, serving our clients, and not all this stuff all over the place that is disjointed, which is why I'm very excited to bring our machine over to Groove, where everything is in one place and I only have to learn one thing. Awesome.
This would have been my next question, like why did you choose Groove? But I believe you answered it very clearly. You don't want to duct tape everything together, all the solutions.
Well, and also, I just want to add one more thing that you're absolutely right. I don't want to do that anymore. I want everything in one place where we focus. It'll make the team more effective, the learning more efficient, all of it. And I also just want to express that I have extraordinary respect for Mike Filsame and the team that he has put together. He has a proven track record of creating many, many products that were very successful that I have bought and used over the years. So to have him come up with, and you guys with the team, obviously, build something comprehensive that pulls it all together for us. I mean, it just is almost like, wow, really? Finally, somebody's doing this? Yes! Psyched! Excited! I'm like, please, let's roll.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, Ridgely, I know you are the actual founder and the brains behind the business, but you have also people working with you. So could you maybe introduce us to the two gentlemen that I will bring on right now live? So we have on here Hubert and we have Robert. Hey guys.
Hey guys, how are you?
So let me just make some introductions here. I'm very blessed, David, to be surrounded by people who are way smarter than me. I think that, you know, the way to be smart is to surround yourself with other guys who are way smarter, and then you end up looking like you're smart, even if you're not. So both Hubert and Bobby have been partners of mine for a very long time, and they build all of the stuff that we can conceive of. And I just want to say that everyone has had an integral role in conception, in creation, in the building of everything we do. And I would be absolutely lost without the technical geniuses that go behind all that we've built. And now you guys, Hubert and Bobby, we move everything over to Groove. You don't have to be so smart anymore. It's really
I can't wait. Just so that I sketch out for the audience what our base platform is right now, if I may take a minute. Our membership sites are built with WordPress using GrooveMember as the membership module. We're selling it actually through ClickBank as the sales funnel, and we have videos embedded in Vimeo. So as you see, these are classic pieces, but they're all over the place. So one of the big driving factors is to try to bring it all in-house under one system. So when we heard about this, we got very, very excited.
Yeah, and also part of obviously what we have is a JV program, and that too is underneath this umbrella. So it's everything. It's wonderful.
Awesome. Well, sorry guys, I dropped out for a second. My internet seems to be choppy today. I don't know why. I can hear you very, very slightly only. So what we wanted to do for you lovely peeps watching this live stream, we wanted to actually present how it would look like when a company like what originally Robert and Hubert have decides to go over to Groove. So we will come on with Robert and Hubert and actually try to bring over our business to Groove. So we'll turn on Groove pages and GrooveSell, and we'll try to create something on there. What do you say about that, guys?
And David, just to save your bandwidth, we'll let Bobby drive with you. So you can drop Ridgely and I back into the room.
Sorry, guys. It's because of my internet. I didn't hear clearly.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I was just saying that you and Robert can do the demo portion of this call.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So Robert, if you would like, you can share your screen. Hubert, originally, I will just put you in the background for a second because when there's a lot of us, I believe my internet is getting choppy. I cannot hear everybody quite well. So we'll be here. You'll be able to just jump in whenever. You can just stop your cameras if you prefer, and then you can follow along with everything here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. So let's just do this. And then Robert, tell us about the plan of how do you actually envision, how would that work if we would bring over a company like yours over to Groove? Do you have already a vision of what it would look like?
Yes, we do. In fact, that vision was helped greatly with your help, because you actually helped us to devise a new mind map of how our business, using yours and Mike's marketing genius, how we can not only move everything over, but how we can improve our funnel so that it'll get better results. So with that in mind, we have the mind map that you made, and we have, of course, we've put together the products that we're going to have to shift things around in the order and how they appear, so we can now follow the funnel based on the mind map that the four of us brainstormed. So that's pretty exciting. So that's awesome. Part of what I see here.
Awesome. So would you like to maybe share your screen, and if you have that image, that funnel that we created, that would be awesome if we could just explain what we created. I'll actually bring Hubert and Ridgely back here so that they are.
Yeah, let me dig that up. Let me dig it up. That funnel, I do have that.
Absolutely. So gentlemen, I will turn you on like this one, even though it is a bit choppy for my end, and I'm sorry, I don't know why it is doing that. Whenever you have something, you can just jump in. You don't have to have your cameras on while we are building, but in case you have something to add, you can always mute your mics or stop your cameras. I just want to have you on here so you can control it for yourself as well.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll just stop my camera for now.
So over here, I can see the Robert is looking for the actual files. But
yeah, I'm looking for the yep.
What our process was for the viewers, our process is whenever we're creating a funnel, we try to plan it out ahead with some tools like I'm teaching in the Imperfect Action Challenge, like I did in a couple of other tutorials and trainings which I showed. whenever you're creating a business, you would probably want to see how the traffic comes in, what the customer sees, and how they can get onto somewhere where they can purchase from you. This flow is very important because when we get on to create a business like that, we need to plan out ahead so that we can just go in and then change, tweak, and see if a traffic stops or the actual customers stop flowing in on one point. Then we know that there is something wrong with that point, so we can easily see it visually. And this is what we created like a couple of days ago with the guys from the mindtypes.com. So let me bring back Robert and share his screen so we can see what we have planned out. Okay, perfect.
Let me make this larger so you can see it better.
Absolutely.
And I'll kind of start at the beginning.
Sure. So in case you're wondering,
I'll make this bigger.
Yeah, in case you're wondering how this was created, this is just the funnelytics.io is the app that you can use, and this is what I'm using also when I'm teaching. It's a free app. You can just log in, start using. We just used it to draw out a quick sequence and a flow how a customer would come in. So could you explain us a little bit, Robert, about what is happening on here and how the customer would come into your business and what they actually do?
Yeah, so this is basically the order of the funnel, and the first page where our traffic arrives at the top of our funnel. It is basically an opt-in page where it starts to give the product to express your mind type. Now, this is a $500 product, and we have been selling it for $500, but based on a way to really induce people to join our funnel, we're giving away a huge, in fact, Mike said it has to hurt. You have to give away something that's so valuable, it has to hurt, and that way you get people to come into your funnel, and you're really giving them something of value. It's just not a state of value, it's an actual value. And the proof is, as I say, we've been selling this for this. So we move this to the top of the funnel. So when someone opts into this, they get this $500 value, and then they're offered the software, a $497 software. That's why that is brought into here. Now, if they decide they don't want to buy the software, then the downsell is the Master Your Minds type, which is here you can see, which is a $197 product. And then if they purchase, either they purchase the basic product, the $497 product, or the $197 downsell, then of course either one of those purchases take them to the order page. And then once they're there, we offer a 1-year mastermind for 2 payments of $497. Now, this mastermind was another change we made. It was a $997 product, and we have sold many of them at $997. But here again, based on one of Mike's suggestions, break it down to payments and make it so the first payment isn't until 14 days. So this way, people can come in and they can see what it is, and it increases the conversions dramatically to do it that way. And then if they don't want to invest in that, then we have a downsell here, which is a 3-month, which is basically the same product, but instead of for a full year, it's just a 3-month jumpstart at only one payment of $297. So then they can get a taste of a 3-month taste of what they're getting, and and at that point, then they can decide they want to extend. They'll receive credit for the $297, and then they can extend for the full year. So that's another way of getting the people to join, who maybe are not quite ready to invest in the 2 payments of $497. It's a way for them to see the product for 3 full months, and then at that time they should be convinced that they want to stay for longer. And at that point, they can go back to the original product. And then, of course, then based on this is a thank you page for the purchases that happen, and then at that point, then we take them to the members area to access the product.
Amazing
So
flow.
that's basically that's the whole flow. I could make this a little smaller so you can see a little more of it, but if I make it so you can see the whole thing, you can't make out here. Now there's kind of a happy medium. You can kind of see most of it and still be able to read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the business as what mindtypes.com is. They want to transfer everything over, but they need to know what assets they are working with, what kind of pages they need actually to bring over. So when I got on a phone call with this lovely gentleman, we went over and we built out a plan of how it would need to be working when we bring over a business to Groove. So they said they want to start selling as soon as possible. And I said, okay, so in order to sell, it is best to actually plan it out what we are selling. Some people would like to go in and then just start designing the pages, but in case you don't know how that would all work and connect together, it would be kind of hard to see where you're going. This one is, I believe, a very important task, a very important step when you plan it out ahead. So now we can maybe, with Robert together, we can maybe open Groove Pages and start to build out the first opt-in form, the opt-in page that actually offers the people that crazy deal of a course that was 500, but people can now get it for free. So Robert said that he was familiarizing himself with Groove, and this makes me happy. But what you're seeing now on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, is what everybody has. This is just the main dashboard when you log into GrooveFunnels, when you log into your GrooveFunnels account, which is app.groovefunnels.com. So here you can see immediately you have Groove Pages, GrooveSell, Groove.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back.
No worries, no worries. You can click
Okay.
on Groove Pages. This is what we're going to be using. If you click into Groove Pages, then this is the platform where you go to design your pages. This is how it looks like. It will probably look differently on your end because Robert already created some sites for his own. But in case you're starting a new site, you just click on the pink button in the upper right hand side corner there. But I believe Robert already was testing some things out. Would you like to start from scratch, Robert, or would you like to actually open a template and let's try to build something from there?
Yeah, that's what I did here. I was, and let me say this, that I have never been in Groove Pages before in my life until yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went in there yesterday, and this is just a testament that how easy and fast it is to learn. And yes, I as you, but we do have skills, but I didn't need any of my skills. I mean, I literally could have come in from Mars, never having seen anything having to do with with internet marketing or building pages. And this is so simple that I went through it and I built this page, and I can build it from scratch again. It'll only take me a few minutes. And then this is the opt-in page, and this is the course page. And I used two of the provided templates that were there. And this, I built a page using the wireframes, which is not using really any template. And I was able to do that too. And so then I did that. And then I was learning along. I did it as I was learning. And then I said, okay, let me go back and start from scratch again and see how well I mastered it in a matter of no time. And I went and built these two pages over again from scratch. And I went right through it like it was like I've been doing it my whole life. And it's just after a couple hours of going through it yesterday. So, I mean, I could start from scratch and build one of these again, or I could, whatever you prefer.
No, actually, if you already have started it with the opt-in page, maybe we can go on and then try to just modify it if you haven't yet, or maybe try to build out the next page or even the thank you page that we don't have yet.
Well, this is just to show you the opt-in page that I built, and I picked for this page I picked a module. I mean, a template that you had. That was for a video opt-in page, because I know Ridgely likes to do video opt-in pages. He's very, very good at creating videos, and we found that over the years, with his incredible talent making videos, it really improves our conversion. So we certainly wanted a video opt-in page, and I went through your templates and I saw that this template was one of the opt-in templates that had a video, and all I simply did was, on this one, I changed the background color. The background color was a different color. I changed it to white, put in our logo, changed the copy. Now, again, this copy is not necessarily what our sales copy is going to be. We'll put together a compelling headline, but just for a placeholder, I just wanted to put basically what the product is, and it literally took me 2 minutes to build this part of the page, Now, if we want to do a thank you page, I guess we could start from scratch to do that.
Yes. So when you're creating a site, what the screen was before, where you said that you were creating different things, Those things are sites. So the difference between a site and a page. So what you're seeing now, ladies and gentlemen, on your screens is a site. Each of these, mine type 01 degree with a green button, that's one site, which can have multiple pages and multiple funnels and all kinds of different things in its own. So when you're creating a page, that means just one page, but the page is within a site. So let's go, Robert, and choose one of these which you would like to use to be your own site that we will publish onto the internet. So which one do you feel the most confident that you finished it the most, so we can maybe add on to that site?
Well, I mean, this is, if we do it in the order of one that, or the traffic flow is, that it's starting at the top of the funnel to the opt-in page. I know some people like to work at the end in mind first, but if we start at the first page and work from there, it would be this page, because this is the initial page, the opt-in page. So I can go back to this.
We can go back to this one, yeah. So if you go onto the Pages tab on the left-hand side, you can see that this is where you can add on multiple pages. So in case we would have like a sales page, we can add it on as a sales page. In case we have it as a, I don't know, thank you page, this is where we would add on the thank you page. What we have now at this moment is a site with one page, which is called Feminine Wealth Opt-in VSL. So you can click on the Pages button there, and we can create just on a big pink plus icon.
Right here?
On a big plus icon in the...
Oh, right there. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will add on now a page. You can choose if you want to start it from scratch or you want to use a template for the next page that you're creating.
Well, what do you think is best? I mean, again, you got to understand, I only have about 2 hours experience doing this.
Absolutely. So let's go out there and find maybe a nice thank you page that we can modify, that we can use for.
So I use a template and find a template for a thank you page template. I'll click on this and scroll down for a thank you page. Okay, let's.
Absolutely. So you just find, you would need to scroll down inside that blue section. So that's where you are.
I see it. I see it.
And you can just look through the options. We have quite a lot of templates. When you're choosing them first for your own site, they are a bit more organized. In here, there are just all the options that we have at the moment. So it's a longer scroll, but it's still nice to see.
Ridgely and Hubert, do you have any suggestions? If you guys have any thoughts on which one? I mean, I don't know.
Go to where it says thank you, because you kind of went past it. There was one.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that there was one. That's, oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I missed. Okay, so I'll go ahead and select this.
Yeah. One other thing is, David, if you could offer us some guidance and direction, knowing that we're moving into wanting to create this funnel in the butterfly style. If you have any recommendations, obviously we'd like to hear those from you, please.
Absolutely. Also, I'd like to add also that our aesthetic, our philosophy is the more simple, the better. We have so many moving parts in the entire system that, you know, we want to take the benefit of always taking the most direct, simplest approach. We can always get fancy later. I want us to start with simplicity in mind.
I completely agree with this one, and this is what I try to teach to everybody. Get it up and running, and then you can customize it at a later point. When you are creating something like a thank you page or any kind of page, to be honest, there are certain parts that you need to have. So for example, if we choose now this thank you page template that we have on the screen, we can go in and start modifying it without any issues. The parts on a thank you page that need to be there is basically a piece of text saying thank you and a call to action of what you want the person to do next. These are the two important things that need to be there. That makes thank you page. How it looks like, how it is designed, does it have a video and does it have buttons or just a pure text with a hyperlink? It depends on you. So we can go in, Robert, and then maybe just select this page and try to modify it. So you probably designed your own pages for your existing business, Robert. So what kind of content do you have on your existing thank you pages? Is it Ridgely having a video on there where he thanks the customers about the purchase? Does he provide some content on there, or maybe Ridgely you can join in?
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I generally do have a video there, because we're usually on a thank you page, we're both thanking and then we're asking for some other action in that moment, right? So we're we're asking the client to take some other action. The action might even be to buy something, or to buy something else, or to register for a webinar or something. So almost always on a thank you page, we would have a video.
Right.
Very good. So Robert,
now, I can go ahead and put our logo here, or should I not waste time with that? Okay, so then basically, I want to take this background and change the color because it would not be compatible with the color of our logo header. So I'm going to just make this white. Okay, and then as far as the logo, it looks like it. Let's see. It looks like I lost the logo too. I thought there was a logo here.
There was a white logo on there, just below the trash can icon. In case you click there, just right there where you see.
Right
go
here?
to the right hand side a little bit. There, you see the hand. You just click on it. Perfect.
Okay, that's the logo. Okay, I couldn't see it because it's white on white. Okay, so I'm going to click configure here, and again, I just learned how to do this yesterday. I'm going to choose an image. And now let's see, that's on white, so I'm going to use the one with the black, so it'll show up mine types, and then I'll hit select, update, and there we have our logo there. Okay, now I could if I want, I could center it. We'll see if we want to center it or keep it the way it is.
So if you want to center it, you would need to choose the whole container that is keeping the image.
Okay.
You can also go one. I'm not quite sure if that would work on the nav bar, because this is a nav bar element for different things. But we could just have the image in a separate block then.
Okay. Well, I think this is okay. Okay for now. I mean, I don't. We can always worry about that. Unless you want to show me a workaround to center it. I don't think it's that important.
If you want, we can leave it like that. We can just pull in the actual video and then try to make the page with the content that is needed for a thank you page. So what do you say if we click on the Elements tab and we bring in a video? So you probably work with YouTube, Vimeo, or some other hosting, is it?
Yeah, we have Vimeo.
It was a little bit up in the media
section. Did I go
section.
past it? Yeah,
there you go.
Media, there you go. Perfect. All right, so I can put in Vimeo. Now, I do have a Vimeo video code for a Vimeo video. I don't know if it's a video that's on our thank you page. That code you gave me this morning, Hubert, I could use that here for now. I don't know if that's the one that would go on our thank you page or not. But I'll put.
Yeah, we can put it in just to have something. If you place it just below the actual thank you, the word thank you, I believe the thank you needs to be up, and then we can just have it pulled down.
So let me just start again and put it under here.
Yeah. So you can go into Elements, click on the Vimeo video.
Right.
Perfect.
And just this time, make sure I go below the thank you.
Yeah. So just drag it just below the thank you, the word thank you.
Right. Seems like it's going above it there.
Yeah. Perfect.
There it is. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
Awesome. So now this has put the video in a container which has the text, the paragraph text, the buttons, and everything. So this is why it looks a little bit smaller than everything else. So now we could maybe add on I don't know, a button. What calls to action do you normally ask your customers to take? Would it be like register for a webinar, like click over to the membership or something like that?
Well, if we follow the pattern that we were just looking at, we're basically selling them to that product. Now, I don't know if we want to have an interim page or send them that by email. We haven't fleshed that out, but we could certainly put a link to that product I was showing you about was the first product after the opt-in page on that mind map that you had made. Where do you guys concur, or should that be on this page, or should that come at what do you guys think, Hubert and Ridgely?
My thought is that whatever David's experience tells him
Okay.
is going to be the most effective, given that we're looking to implement the butterfly system. What would you recommend, David, would be the best way to follow that?
So my recommendation on the thank you page is to try to get them somewhere where we can contact them again, where we can get them to come back to a place. So most of the times, if we're looking at the butterfly marketing system, we want to get them over to a membership. This is a membership where we deliver the product, so we know that the actual customers will go there, and not even once, maybe multiple times. So you can also bring them over to the community, but I believe the actual product call to action, so come to the membership, would need to be the big one and the main one. There could be another secondary call to action, which could be like join our community or like our Facebook page or something like that. So we can use the two buttons that we have below. We can modify them to say click or get your product here or something like that, or get into the membership. Or I'm not very good with this copy on what goes onto the buttons, but we could just click on the button and modify it in the configure tab on the upper right hand side.
I would think that you would want to say access your product here. And in essence, what I would be doing in the video is saying, congratulations, welcome to Express Your Mind Type, the system that's going to help you build your business, blah, 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 all those kinds of things. Highlight a few key points. Click on the button below to access your product immediately, kind of a thing. And frankly, follow us on Instagram or Facebook can come later. All I care about at this point is that the people go into the membership. I don't think we even need a second button, Hubert, unless you feel differently, or Bobby. For me, it's like, hey man, let's get people over to the product where they can get the value of it and also see the whole system as quickly as possible.
My thoughts are, when you give them too many choices, it diffuses your conversion rates. Just give them one call to action. It would be my thought.
There you go. Maybe we can edit that now. So there is an easy way to do it. If you delete that button, there will be a blank space there. So what I would do, I would just click on the access your product here button. Okay. And in the right hand side, you can click on it, and then there is a little plus icon in the upper right hand side corner of the button itself. It is a bit transparent. It's in a circle. Perfect.
Right there.
Yeah, click on it.
Click that.
And then drag it up where we have the paragraph text. We will send you your free gift into your inbox shortly. Just click on it and then pull it up to that, just below that place. So we will send you your free gift.
Whoops, I went too high.
The button is above. We can just
too high.
Yeah, we can just click on it one more time. Perfect. There, just below the text. We can move the text up now, just so that it is a bit nicer.
This text here?
So just click on the text once. Perfect. And now again, in the right hand side corner, you can have that plus icon or the move icon, and just bring it up just below the button, just above the button, sorry. Perfect. There we go. Release. Now what we did is we created a thank you page that has one button in the main focus in the middle of the screen. Now we can go and delete the actual two columns that we have below, which has now an empty container, and each has don't press the trash can icon yet. Press on the up arrow, because
the up arrow, right here. Okay,
perfect. There we go. And now press the delete. Now it's
so
delete both sections at the same time.
Oh, what a nice little shortcut. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. Are you sure? Perfect. So now we have a nice little thank you page with a button in the middle of the screen, which is drawing the customer's eyes. It says access your product there, or access your product here. If we would want, we could actually modify the colors, the text colors, the buttons to be rounded or bigger and bulkier. But I feel that at this moment, we could maybe just go on to the next step and go into GrooveSell. I feel that at this moment we have the flow. It just needs a little bit of time to find the template and modify it the same way that we did over here. What do you say if we go into GrooveSell and create a product? Then we can come back and then maybe give.
So I go back. I go back to my dashboard to get the GrooveSell. Basically,
yes, we could do that. So to access GrooveSell, you just come back, ladies and gentlemen, to your dashboards and then click on the GrooveSell. This is the platform where you can go in and create your product that you want to sell. Okay. If we go over to the funnel section on the left-hand side,
funnel section on the left-hand side,
funnel,
right there.
perfect, the third button, correct.
Just click on it.
Yep. And then immediately what opens up is the first option in the new sidebar that opened up, which is product funnels. This is what we are seeing right now. So at this moment, Ridgely, Hubert, and Robert don't have any product funnels. In our system, a product funnel is, think of it like a box. It's a box where you put in all your products, and then when you're selling, you have that box on the shelf, so you know where to go in order to deliver that product. So a product funnel is some sort of a collection of products that you can put in a funnel. So there will be a main offer, upsell offer, everything within this product funnel. So we can just click over onto the new product funnel in the upper right-hand side corner. Correct. We'll just need to give it an internal name, a name, and a description. So the product funnel is your actual system that you're selling. So if it would be mindtypes.com, because all the products that we had seen on that illustration of the funnel, all of them would be coming into this box that we're creating now. So you can just give it a name like Mind Types or something similar.
Now, but I shouldn't give it the name of the first product. The first module of the first product is Introduction to Express Your Mind Type. Where would I put that down here?
Those will be products that will be coming into this box of some sort.
So just call this Mind Types then, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mind Types. This will be your internal name in case you want to call it so that your colleagues can know it. The name that you put down below may be seen by others. That means if somebody wants to join you as an affiliate, then this is the name they would see. So the name that you type in now in the middle field, this is what the others would see as well. So maybe we can say Mind Types, I don't know, offer, or Mind Types deal, or something like that. Mind Types funnel.
Mind Types offering.
There we go.
Hubert, you're good at names too, man. Chime in.
And in the description, you would probably just put in a short description that people that want to join you and promote it for your promote it as affiliates, they would understand what your product is about. We don't need to go into detail now. We can just put in Mind Types offering as well, so that we can continue on to the next step.
Offering expanded. Just put offering expanded.
There we go. So the slider that you see is a toggle switch if you want to show it in Groove Affiliate Marketplace. Built into the GrooveFunnels system, we have our own marketplace, similar to ClickBank, similar to JVZoo, where Groove users can come in and actually promote the product for you. In case you're just setting up your funnel, you can maybe turn it off so that it is not showing in the marketplace immediately. But if you want it in there, you can just leave it on as it is, and you can click the Create Product Funnel.
So just go ahead and leave that and just click this here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll want to come back and open that up to the marketplace, obviously, Bobby, once we're ready.
Yes, exactly. And that's it. I'm sure everything we do here, we can go back and edit it whenever we want to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
What we now created was a box, was that box that I was talking about. Now here in this box, you are adding your product. So if we go back onto the actual image that you were sharing previously about the funnel.
You want me to show that again?
Yes. So we can see and we can count how many products we need, because there are a couple of products we need to create, and this is where we would add on those products. So there is a product which is Free Express Your Mind Type, $500 value. That's one. Okay. There is another product which is the software for $497. there is a third product, which is the downsell, Master Your Mind Type 197. There is another product, which is the 1-year mastermind. And then there is a 3-month jumpstart mastermind, which is 5 products. All these 5 products would come into this one product funnel that we call as a box. Okay. So we can just, in this tutorial, in this training today, we can go on and create the free Express Your Mind Type. It's a $500 value course that you guys decided to give away. So what do you say that we take the free Express Mind Type $500 value and we create a product from here? We'll also explain the process of how to create a free product using GrooveSell. So now we are in GrooveSell, and you can click on the yellow button that you see on the right-hand side, which is to edit this product. When we created a product funnel, which is the box, we immediately got a default product where we can type in. So the product name is the name of the $500 free course that you want to give away. So you can just type that one in.
Okay.
So that would be Express Your Mind Type, Bobby.
Right. That's the one that's a $500 value, I think we said, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. I have it right here.
Awesome. Perfect. So this is the product name. You can also add a different internal product name in case you are working with colleagues. It's not necessary for this tutorial, so you can just paste in the same thing in there. Okay, and a description, again, you would write a short description so that your affiliates and the people that are purchasing this would understand what they are buying. We can just leave it as it is just to speed up the process. There's a couple of steps we can do. So this will be the front-end product.
Okay.
Because this is the first thing that the customer will take in order to get into your funnel. So we can just leave it as a front-end product. And now you can see on the white bar below the logo, it says number 1, info, number 2, pricing, number 3, gateways. This we call as a wizard. So it is a step-by-step process. We need to go through the whole system, the whole wizard. Once we set everything up, then we know that our product is fully done. So at the end, after 11, you can see the button Save and Next. We can click on the Save and Next button. This will bring us to the number 2, which is the pricing. Here we give the price point name. Now, the price point name is if you have one product, but you want to give multiple price points, like installments or subscriptions and things like that. In here, this product is a free product, which will not have an installment plan, which will not have a recurring subscription plan. So we'll just need to leave one price point. And then here we can just type in Express Your Mind Type free product, or however you want to name it. This is something that the customers will see when they are actually signing up for this one. So maybe originally, Hubert, how would you call the product that you are giving away for free? How would you say it that this is or just maybe Express Your Mind Types?
Well, I think we Express Your Mind Type, not types. Express Your Mind Type, free product, $500 value, right? Something like that.
Because we already have the free at the beginning, maybe then we can erase that. And then you can just use this same thing, the price point name as the internal name. This will be for yourselves to understand what kind of price point it is. And then again, here on the price point description, you describe what it is. A free course or a course about discovering your mind type or whatever. We can just paste in again what you have copied over just so that we increase the process, but then the price description, you describe it.
What's that, Rich?
Just put description at the very end so we know to go back in there and do it.
Correct.
Awesome. Perfect. So if we scroll down here a little bit lower, we can see that it is a one-time offer. And this is what this actually is. This is something that people will sign up. It's a one-time thing. So we have that already set up. If you scroll down a little bit lower, the price, you can use the scroll thingy on your mouse or on your trackpad.
Okay, hold on.
Perfect. There you go. So in the price, as this is a free product, we just type in 0. So what we're creating for everybody to understand why we want to create a product for 0. We can just give it away, like send them a link to download or just to get them to like a link to a membership. We don't want that, because if somebody's signing up for a free product, this is the first step of the butterfly marketing system, which Michael Same talks about a lot. And we will also have him come on and then teach this one to you guys. So the basis of the butterfly marketing system is you give away a very, very, very valuable product, which hurts to give away for free. But you want to keep the customer's information. You want to engage with them again. So this is why we are using GrooveSell, because after this product, we can immediately send them to an upsell where we already have their name, their last name, and things like that. So we want to capture this information, and this is why we're setting up a $0 product within GrooveSell.
Should I put a $sign here? Does it matter?
No, you just put 0. That is more than enough. If you click out, it will just
okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you scroll back up a little bit, then we can click on that save and next button and go to the step number 3, which will be gateways. Now this is where you can set up your gateways, which is PayPal or your credit card processors like Stripe, Authorize.net, and so on. I don't think that this is something that we need to do on camera, so we can skip over this step. We can just click the save and next again. Perfect. Now we are at the content page. The contents are the sales page and the thank you page. The sales page we have already. This is something that Robert created himself. The sales page for this product is the opt-in page. If you remember, he created the page with a big video of a lady in the middle. And that is already a sales page that is created for this product. So if you go over to Groove Pages, Robert, where you created that page, we would need to publish that page, and we would need to copy over the link here.
All right, so this one right here it would be, right?
Yeah.
So I have to click on it again?
Click on the open editor button in the middle.
Right. I think I already have it open on another tab, but that's all right. I'll open it again.
Yeah.
Oh, so I would get this address up here?
Not that one, no.
Okay.
We need to publish the page first. We need to make it live. At this moment, the link that in your address bar, this is just opening the builder.
Okay, gotcha.
So in the right-hand side, you can see a big pink button which says publish.
Just click on that?
Yeah, click on it. And it will open a menu which will ask you to set up a domain. Would you like your custom domain or host your site with us? Okay. So at this moment, we can just make it easier for ourselves during this training, and we can click on that white box which says host your site with us. And then perfect. And then choose a name for it, like funnel or something like that, because we already have mindtypes.groovepages.com. We can just type in funnel or offering or something like that. This will be just a temporary domain until you guys connect an actual custom domain with it. Okay, perfect. Now we set that up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that you click on that white box. When you see the check mark, then that means that it has been chosen. And after that one, you can click on the publish button.
Hey, Bobby, before you do that, can't we just put opt-in there so that it's clear what we're dealing with? Because
so this is the publishing the site. It is not publishing the page. It will be the whole site. The whole funnel will be on this subdomain, mindtypes.com, mindtypes.groovepages.com/offering. So let's just leave it at offering.
Okay.
You will, after that one, it will be mindtypes.groovepages.com/offering/thank you. This is how the subdomain will look like for the thank you.
Yep.
No
should I click this?
So this one is only in case you are connecting your custom domain. At this moment,
gotcha.
we will just leave it with the subdomain. So you can click on the pink publish button after this. And this is now publishing it on the internet. So you see now mindtypes.groovepages.com/offering came on as a blue. So this is now a button that you can click, or actually a clickable thing. You can click on it and preview it live.
Should I open a new tab?
Yeah. And you can see now it is actually a site that is live, that is available for everybody to see. You can now copy over the link from the address bar and bring it over to GrooveSell and paste it in to our sales page URL.
We have to change the title on it too. We don't want to keep that. We'll do that later.
Absolutely. We can do it. Yeah.
Okay, so now what am I doing? I'm back to where I was before.
Back to GrooveSell. And the sales page URL is the one that you have now copied over. You paste that in, and this is now your sales page URL is pasted in. Now go over to the, it says next to the sales page, there is a thank you page. Okay.
Click that.
Yes. Just click on it. Now, this is where we will send people as a thank you, the people for that when they took the free offer. Okay, even though we are going to be offering them an upsell immediately after they took this this free offer, we need to put in a thank you page. This is required by GrooveSell. At this moment, you have a link copied in your clipboard, so you can just freely paste it in there.
The same one I used before.
Same one, yeah. However, now we don't know what the actual path or what subdomain our thank you page is on. So go back to Groove Pages and we'll name our thank you page. I believe it's the last. No, you don't have to open one. Perfect. There. You can just click reload.
I had a couple that might not be the.
Yeah.
We'll see when I open if this is the one. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Perfect. So if you click on the pages on the left-hand sidebar,
right there,
click on the pages, and then you have the page 2. This is the thank you page, but we just didn't name it yet. So if you click on the 3 dots, next to the thank you page, we can go to edit settings. Okay. Now the page name will be that is showing up in the actual tab. We can name it like thank you or thank you for purchase or thank you for subscriber. Thank you is normally good enough. Thank you. Awesome. Below that, the page URL. This is where we decide the path that we want to use in a URL. So it can be also thank you or thank-you or something like that.
Now, I have a question. Isn't this the opt-in page that we're looking at now?
No, so we are editing the actual page 2. We just didn't click on it so that it opens up.
Well, he's saying that this page right here is the opt-in page. So
this is the main page, but we're editing the settings of the page 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Got it. Okay, we got it. Okay.
So once we set this up, we can just click that pink button. This page title, meta keywords, meta description. This would be something similar to what a Yoast SEO plugin does. In case you want to make it SEO friendly, this is where you would edit those things. I believe this is a topic for another day, so we can just skip over this one. We can just we can click on the check mark, which is in a pink box.
The check mark right here.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. After this one, you can see now there is an index page, which is the first one. It has a feminine wealth opt-in VSL. That's the name of the page. So we can also go into the settings of that page. So just to click the 3 buttons or click 3 dots, edit settings, and then we can change the name of the actual page. So it shows up mind types, I don't know, offering, or this is the page, mind types express your mind type or something like that.
Mind type free offer.
Yeah.
Oh, this I can put a space here. This is not a link. This is an actual name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And as you can see here, this is the index page. This is going to be published to the root domain. So there is no page URL that we need to set up.
Right.
So in case you connect your own subdomain, mindtypes.com, this is the page that will open when somebody types in mindtypes.com. So there is nowhere for you to change the URL. Okay. So now
Should I put this in here as well? Page title doesn't
But
matter.
this is the page title, meta keywords, meta description. These are the settings for SEO.
Okay, gotcha. All right, we can do that
This
later.
is like filling up the Yoast SEO plugin
Got it.
for your
Got
page.
it.
So we are, I believe, done now. We can press that check mark. Okay, and now we change the names of the pages. When we now have the main page, which is the /index.
Right.
We also have a /thank you. The next thing we need to do is publish it. So if you click the publish button, perfect. Now it is loading it up and it is publishing is in progress. Perfect. We can go back now to GrooveSell. Now we know where our thank you page is. So you can go back to GrooveSell just on the top on the second tab. Perfect, there. And we have the main, the root domain, root subdomain added on. We just need to type in thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Because this is the actual path of the thank you page. So now that we did this, we can go over there onto the refund period. Okay. So the refund period for a free product is probably 0. Buffer period is also 0 because this is a free product. So this is already set up. If you want, you can also go to support info and set up the information that will show up on a receipt. So if you go over there to yes, add my support info, you have 2 options: to add a URL in case you have a help desk URL to send people somewhere, or you can also change it to an email. So in case you have a support email or something, you can add that on by clicking on the URL.
I know we have supports at mindtype.com. Don't we?
Yeah, support at mindtypes.com.
You can do either email or you can do a URL in case you have a help desk. Perfect. You can choose whichever you prefer. Awesome. So for everybody watching this training, the email that Robert just typed in will show up on the receipt on the actual confirmation email that is going to be sent to the people that take up this free offer. Okay. Now we are done with the contents tab. We can click the save and next. Now we can edit the checkout page. This is what the people will see when they are checking out the actual free product. So there is at this moment 3 colors people can choose from when they're setting up their products. Pink, blue, gray. Will have a full-on checkout builder at a later point. In the upload product image, you can put up an image for yourself if you have about your product. We will skip over that, but we'll go into the form fields. You can see there is a look and feel, which is highlighted pink. Next to it is a form fields. We click over there. And because this is a free product, we don't necessarily need the company details and all those details. So you would need to decide for your own business what information you want to collect from your own customers. For a freebie like this, we probably don't need the company details, so we can, or I don't know, Ridgely, do you usually collect the company details when you're doing opt-in offers?
No, because we want to have the least resistance to someone coming in. So we'd want to, at this point, add, first name, last name, email. Pretty much that's it, I would think, unless you have a reason that I'm unaware of, because I'm always looking to learn from you, David. So do you think there should be anything besides that?
Absolutely. So my opinion for the free offers like this one, we just want to put a least resistance on the customer. So if I would setting up this product, I would just untick all of these dark check marks that you see. The lighter check marks on the top of the page, they cannot be unchecked because this is the basic info that GrooveSell needs to have in order to function. So at this moment, first name, last name, email, and the country and state will be on the checkout page. Now that we did this, we can go on to the Express Checkout tab. And we want to make sure to have a full checkout experience because we need to have the customers type in this information. The option that is also available is yes, activate straight through payments. This will be useful when we are having upsells. When somebody clicks, yes, I want this upsell, they get charged, but in the background, they will not need to type in their first name, last name, email, and things like that. So on the front end product, what we are setting up right now, this is the freebie. This is the first thing that people will take. We need to have the full checkout experience, which is already highlighted by default. We also have cart abandoned, custom tracking, legal language compliance, and things like that. This is something that you can go into on your own and set this up for yourself. But at this moment, we can just skip over these ones because this is not something that we need to teach. It's pretty straightforward. In case somebody wants to put a pixel, they just put it on the tracking of the checkout page. We can click the Save and Next button right now. And this is where people can put up bumps. In case you have order bumps, this is where you can activate it. However, not on this offer because this is a free offer. So we are not asking for a payment details, and also we don't have a gateway set up at this moment. So the yes, activate the bump offer is not available on this free offer right now. Let's go on to the Save and Next button, and here we will set up the funnel. Now, this is where people will be sent after the checkout has been finished. What the checkout means in this case, if somebody fills in their details and wants to download that freebie, that wants to get access to that free course, which is of incredible value, where are they sent afterwards? If they fill out that form, where do we send them afterwards? We have an option to send them to a thank you page, which we already set up. Or in case you select that drop down which says thank you page, Robert, we can select an upsell page. The upsell page is not necessarily something that is of a higher value or a lower value or something like that, but this is a page where we transfer them after they filled out these details. So at this moment, we didn't set up an upsell page, but if you would go through the step-by-step system, like Robert, Hubert, and Ridgely, if you would be setting up the whole system from that picture, from that image, this is where you would put in your main offer, which is the software. This is where you would send people to that software sales page. At this moment, we can just put it back to the thank you page. And then we can continue with the flow of the thank you page. Perfect. And then we can click Save and Next. Cool. So now the fulfillment, how we are going to be getting access to people that signed up through this offer, that want to get this free offer. At this moment, we have only a manual way or integrations. So as you can see on the content access, we'll have a downloadable file, which will be delivering the files that we set up within our GrooveFunnels dashboard. This is not available yet. This is going to be coming. We'll also have an integrated membership that you can immediately send people to a membership from here. That is also coming soon. At this moment, in case you have integrations, you can click on the integrations tab and you can connect them through an integration. You see here content access integration. You can connect, I don't know, your MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or GetResponse or any kind of integration so that you give access through your email service provider. Or there is another option, webhook. Now, the team from mindtypes.com, they will want to integrate GrooveMember. This is a platform that doesn't integrate yet with any of these options, content access integration, webhook, but it automates, it has automations that we are not going to be going through in this video, but in the next video, next Tuesday. So for now, we can skip over the fulfillment and we can just click Save and Next because that will be set up in a different way. That will be set up through automations. Here, in case you want to turn on your affiliates at a later point, you can do it by just activating the affiliate program. Even though this is a free offer, you can have affiliates promote it because affiliates will promote this amazing free offer. This way they get in people to your funnel, and then once the people go on to the next stages of the funnel, they can purchase. This way the affiliate gets some commission. If you want, we can just click the activate so we see what options are available for us.
That's right. We're activating the affiliate program, baby.
Yeah, and it is pretty simple to do as well. So at this moment, you can see how much sales commissions you want to give on this offer. most probably free, because if you would give some commissions, then it would still be zero because the offer
Right.
is free. So if you just activate the affiliate program as it is and you click save and next, then this is good enough already. Awesome. Now, do you know, guys, what the proof widget is?
No.
It's a widget on the thank you page that tells people they bought the product. I'm not, it's only
actually very close, but the proof widget is, you've probably seen this when you come onto a software as a service page or somewhere else, and then there's a little pop-up in the left-hand side of the screen always saying this person purchased, this person purchased.
Yeah.
This is already built into our system, so let's let's maybe create a proof widget for our own.
Yeah, I understand that really increases conversions because it shows people that, you know, it's part of the herd mentality that other people did it, so I should consider it too. That kind of psychology. Yeah,
absolutely. So there are apps that cost a lot of money to get it, but we built it into our system.
Wow.
So let's just give it the name Mind Types free offer. And then below, you can just put in the notification text, what it will show up on the actual pop-up. Just got the free, just got access to Express Your Mind Type, or just signed up for Express Your, or just signed up for Mind Types, or anything that you actually want to pop up. Maybe Ridgely or Hubert can chime in. This can be changed at any time. Just sign up for Mind Types. Perfect. Awesome. Now, I always suggest here to click the create button as soon as you type in your name and the notification text. At this moment, if you click this one, it will create it, and then you can go into the flow and edit it. There is a bug currently. If you type in the name, in case you type in everything, the design and things like that, it gives you an error message, but it doesn't give you the error message if you type in the name and click immediately the create button. Okay. Now we can go back into the actions tab on the right hand side. You can see there is a trash can icon and the edit icon. We can click on the edit icon and we can modify it further. That we have the info, which is the name and a notification text. We can click over to the display. We can decide how it will work. So the usual, like a default setting that I teach usually, is this delay between notification. The first drop down, I usually set it up on 5 or 6 seconds. This is just a delay so that it doesn't go again like a new notification, a new notification, a new notification. There's 5 seconds delay between. How long the notification should show, which is the second one on the right hand side. I usually set this up for around 6-7 seconds. This is good enough for the people to actually read the notification through. And then number of contacts to display, I usually put it up to 100, which is the most, which is the top. And then the position, this is where you decide where it would show up on the screen. The normal place for it to show up is on the bottom left. That part of the screen is most of the times unused, and this is where, when it shows up, people really take notice. People really look on there. There is also a toggle switch for displaying on mobile or not. I am against that because it sometimes comes up too big, and the people that have smaller phones or not too wide phones, it really takes up that real estate on the phone. So I would just leave that off. We can go into the design section right now, and we can modify how it will look like. When I'm setting up a pop-up or a proof pop-up, I just turn on the show first name on the bottom on the switch on the right-hand side. Perfect. Show first name. You can turn on the toggle switch just below it.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, I see it now.
If you click on it, and that's basically everything that I do. I leave everything as it is. This is how we already have set up our proof widget on our GrooveFunnels official websites. So now that we did this, we can just click update. And basically that is it. When you click over to the save and next, now we have come to the end of the product setup. We get 2 tracking links. One is for the product. then the second one is for the proof widget. So go ahead and copy over the first tracking link. Yeah, you can click on the copy. We need to just reposition these ones, these copy buttons. It doesn't look good on the left-hand side. Once we copied over the tracking link, we can go back to Groove Pages. So you have the Groove Pages open in one of your tabs on the top of the screen. Okay.
You mean the page itself, not the listing?
Yeah, you can just click on the reload. It will open up again. Awesome. So this is now the page that we want to put on the tracking. This says put the tracking code on the sales page of this section. So you can come over to the pages button, click over to the 3 dots on the Mine Types Free Offer page, go into Settings, and if you scroll down, you can see the code includes on the bottom, just a little bit lower.
I'm having trouble grabbing. There it is.
Yeah. So in the code includes, we have 3 sections: include in head, include in body top, include in body bottom. How do we know where to put it in? So if you go back to the previous tab, which is GrooveSell, we can read it through. It actually says, it mentions it. So the second tab you have opened on the top of the page, click over there. It says, paste this code in the body section of the product sales page. So immediately we know now we have the instruction where to put it. So you can go onto the third tab that you have opened, and we need to put it in include body top. Okay, just paste it in. Okay, press the enter button 2 times on your keyboard, which will give us a little bit of space. Okay, perfect. Now we can go back to GrooveSell and copy over the second tracking link, which is going to be for the proof widget. Okay.
And that's got to also go into the header.
That's going to the same place, exactly.
Got it.
Copy it over and open the third tab that you have. Perfect. And then just where your cursor is now, just paste that in there. Very good. Once you did this, press the pink check mark icon, and now it is being saved. We'll just need to click the publish afterwards. The publish on the upper right hand side corner. Perfect. Once you click publish, it gets pushed online. And now what this tracking code does, you remember, if you click over to the first tab that you have opened, which is the dashboard, in here it says get started with GrooveSell. This will start showing up percentages and different numbers, analytics for the people that actually got that offer. So your dashboard will be used to track and see who took the offer, how many people signed up, and things like that, which is very important. This is why we need to put in the tracking code onto the page. The second tracking code that we put in was to actually show and display the pop-up after somebody signs up.
Right.
Cool. So let's just go back to the GrooveSell, perfect, and click Save and Exit on the top of the page, the big pink button. Very good. Now we created one product for you. When you will go and create the other products, I said we have 5 products: the software, then the course, then the boot camp, then the Jumpstart Mastermind, and so on. You'll be developing those products the same way. You go through the same steps, putting up the price points, putting up the descriptions, and so on. But now we need to actually use this product and put it somehow on our sales page or the actual opt-in page. So how do we do that? You can click over on the left-hand sidebar. There is the funnels option, the third option, which is the funnels. You click on there. And then we have the mine types, and below it says that it is in draft mode, which means that this is not published live. Okay, so if you head over to the right hand side, which says actions, and there is a drop down option, there is before the last option, it says make live. Okay,
Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, you can do it, which will open up this subdomain option. I believe you can put in here mind types, which will create a subdomain for the checkout page, which will be mindtypes.groovesell.com. mine types.
And that's okay. We don't have to worry about this note.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you set it up as, so this is your brand name, your company name. This is also your offer name. So the mine types will be the subdomain. You'll not be able to change it at a later point, but this is your brand, so you'll probably not even want to change it. So you can click the Make Funnel Live. And now we can go click on the action again, which manage products. Okay, which made the product available. So if somebody goes to that link now, they can actually go and sign up to get your free product. Now in the Actions tab, there is a shopping cart icon over there. Perfect. You can click on that, which will give us an option to create a checkout page. Do you want a multi-price checkout in case you have more price point, like one-time price or a subscription price or an installment price and things like that? And if you want a multi-step checkout or a one-step checkout, this is going to be a long checkout form where you ask all the details at the same time. Or will it be a shorter checkout form where you ask only for the information, then the payment details, then the address, then the things? So my suggestion is always to use a multi-step because this separates the flow, and the people will fill out their first name, last name, email. Then they need to go on to the next step, but the system actually remembers their first name, last name, and we can remark it to them. This is called cart abandons. In case they don't fill out the payment details and so on, we can still use their first name, last name that they gave us. So at this moment, single price checkout, because we only have one price on this free offer, and multi-step checkout. You can click on the multi-step and you can click next. Here we get a link. As you can see, checkout page link. We can use the link, or we can also embed the full-on checkout into our system. Now, my suggestion is to actually use the link because that will send people over to a full checkout experience. So in case you want, we can open this link right now just to see how our checkout page looks like.
So I open another tab and
you can open it in a new tab. Just paste it in and just to see how it looks like. This is going to be the checkout page. So this is how it's going to show up for the people that want to sign up for your offer. First name, last name, email, and then they can see that is immediately free, so they will not be asked for the billing details. As you can see in the breadcrumbs menu on the top of the page on the right, it says contact, address, confirm, finish. There is no billing. We are not asking people for any payment details because the offer is free. So this is the checkout page your users will be able to fill out in order to get your free offer. Now that is cool. We can close this page right now. And now that we have the actual link, we can go over to the third tab that you have opened, which is the Groove pages. And we can scroll down below the video. And there should be a button somewhere there. And yes, get access today. We can click on that button and connect it to this URL. When you click on the button in the upper right hand side corner, you have the configure option where it says the text that you want, and at the bottom it says link to. It says none. You click on that drop down option, and then if you scroll down, there will be an option which says URL. Okay.
Page?
No, there should be a couple more options when you scroll down. You can try to use your keyboard just to scroll down.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, I see it now.
URL, and then you paste in that link on there.
I think it's still in my clipboard. Let's check.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. And then you need to scroll down again a little on the page in order to see the update button. Then you can just click the update button and you're good to go.
Should I select either one of these or no?
So the carryover URL parameters, this is for backlinking. It's not really necessary on here. And opening a new tab is not necessary as well, because you don't want people to stay on your first
Correct.
offer page. You want to
Correct.
send them on in the funnel.
Got
so
it.
I would just say to click the update. Awesome. After this was done, we just want to publish the actual page immediately.
Should I save it first?
Not necessary. When you publish it, it will be also saving it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So in the publish button, there is a little V icon or an icon to click to drop down. You can click on the link mindtypes.groovepages.com, which is highlighted in blue. Perfect. This will bring us immediately to the sales page. We can now test what we created. So let's say we are now the users that came and to see the actual page. We can watch the video and immediately click on the yes, get access today, because it's a free offer. It's cool. We want it. Let's click over to yes, get access today.
Well, I'm clicking, nothing's happening.
Okay, then let's just go over and then reload it again. I believe it was cached in our browser.
Okay, there you go. That's probably right. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep, that's exactly right. And there it is.
Now the customers can actually sign up and get this free option. So let's just go on and then sign up for it. Okay, let's just go on and see to put in any kind of details. First name, perfect. Let's go continue to address. Let's just check out and see what happens then. Select country. You can just select anything by random. Awesome. So this will be the flow that your customers are seeing. So free offer, get free access, which is not asking them for any kind of payment. And then they are going over to our thank you page, because this is what we set up. This is where we want to actually send them. This was the content type. So at this moment, if we go back to our main offer page, we should see a proof pop up showing up in the lower left-hand side. So let's go back to Groove Pages. Perfect. Go to the third tab. Onto the third tab. Yeah. And just click on the blue link again, mindtypes.groovepages.com. Just click on it. Perfect. Now there should be a little pop-up in the left-hand side
there you go.
Robert D from United States. Just sign up for MindType.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just awesome, man. That is
And the map showed the lake. It's right by my house. That's pretty amazing.
I am excited about this. Okay. I'm excited.
Awesome. So guys, we went through how to actually design a little opt-in page, how to set up a product in GrooveSell, even if it is free, a free product. We did this because the next week we will have Mike Filsane come on with us live, and we will try to create a full-on butterfly system from this type of a setup. We want to give away a very valuable product at the front end, which will lead people to purchase the main product, the upsells, the downsells, or whatever. That will all tie into a membership where we can get them to be our affiliates, which will be again going in the same circle again, which is an awesome thing to do. And as you've seen, it is pretty simple to set up. Just a couple of steps you need to be careful of. And once you do this for your main offer, for your upsell offer, that's basically it. You can connect it all together, which will be working like a money machine, to be honest. So originally, Hubert, Robert, what do you think about this?
That's unbelievable.
I'm just super excited.
This is so awesome. Super excited. Yes.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of ridiculous, really. And David, I just wanted to say this is my first experience of being on a training with you, and you are absolutely incredible as a trainer. So precise. Go here, go here. It's in the second tab. Click there, do that. You just make it so easy that I just want to say, week of Thanksgiving, I'm very grateful for having you as part of our team. So thank you very, very much.
And
yes,
I totally
thank you very, very much, David. You have the heart of a teacher, as they say.
And I totally concur. Having followed your instructions, it was so simple.
My pleasure, gentlemen. My pleasure. And what you are doing is really, really important. Teaching people to ask why on in their businesses, to be able to improve it. So I'm super happy to be actually able to help you, because I want to see this thrive, and I want to see this like virally shared with affiliates and other promotions. And I'm super happy that you came to Groove, because this system is really good, and I want to have you guys promote it as well with your own offers. So I would probably want to wrap it up. We did a 1.5 hours of training, which I'm pretty sure now you learned something from this one, and everybody that was watching this can learn as well on how to start in creating a butterfly marketing kind of system. So yeah, and do you guys have any parting words before we wrap this up for today?
Yeah, I just have a question for my team. Okay, how long is it going to take to do the rest of this, guys? We need to start.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get started on the rest of it.
I can't wait for next week's training.
Yeah.
Don't miss next week's.
And it's we're moving into the holidays, and I want to make sure that everybody on the planet gets this gift for Christmas this year.
An awesome.
Yeah, so thank you very much. That's a really remarkable, incredible. Thank you to all of the people who also joined us around the world. I see a lot of people in lots of different countries. Wish you nothing but the best. And I promise you very soon, you'll have a free Express Your Mind type product. David, you are the man. All right. I think David's frozen. His internet is whacking out a little bit, but that's okay. We appreciate him very, very deeply. So incredible. You want to unshare your screen, Bobby, for a second?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I'm looking for the. I'm looking for the. I got so many things open here. I'm looking for where it. That's not it.
There you go. You did it. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right. David, again, thank you very much, man. Really deeply appreciate everything you've done for us and everything you do for the entire Groove community. Thank you.
It was my pleasure to have you on, guys. I will thank you one more time, but we're not finished. We'll see you next week as well.
Yes.
So it's not a goodbye. It's just until the next time. I will now untick your screens. I will thank you one more time for being here, but I will just do a quick outro for the viewers of this live stream. So thank you very much for being here again.
Thank you. Looking forward to meeting again.
Thank you, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to apologize. My internet was a bit wonky today, so I was dropped out a couple of times. When we have a screen and a couple of people on here, I actually found out that my internet cannot handle all this awesomeness. So thank you very much for watching this video today. I hope you learned something. And if you implement your product, your company, and you started off with this system that I showed you today, you can also get started with the butterfly marketing system. We're getting closer and closer to actually allow everybody to have a fully automated business. What I mean by automation is by sales automation. You can turn your business into a machine that runs with affiliates, that brings in people all the time, new people to purchase from you, to also promote for you, and it's just an amazing system. So in case you want to learn more about that, make sure you join us next week, Tuesday. We'll have on the creator and the founder of this whole system, which is just amazing. His name is Mike Filsaime. You may or may not have heard about him. He is awesome, and he will come on and we'll create something awesome next week. Make sure you jump on live. We'll also have the guys from mindtypes.com back here, because we want to help them get up and running with this system as soon as possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will wrap up for today. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you learned something, and I hope you will be joining us next Tuesday as well. Thank you for this time, and then see you next time. Bye-bye.